You live next to him, and it keeps feeling like he's a different species, like an alien, a Martian, whose brain and heart are wired completely differently from yours. You see a grown man, you hear a familiar voice, but the longer you stay with him, the clearer it becomes. He doesn't react to pain the way normal people do. In the places where everything inside you tightens and screams, he flips into cold curiosity, excitement, or even pleasure. He can say to you in a flat, almost gentle tone, "I love you. You're important to me. You matter to me. I want to be with you no matter what." Those words sound exactly like what you've been longing to hear for so long. But right next to them live other phrases and actions. Sharp, cutting, humiliating. It's like he's constantly testing your limit. If I have sex with her right in front of you, will you stay? And it's not a joke. That's his real inner logic. He's not trying to see where it hurts. He's trying to see how deep he can push you into that pain. Over time, it's like you start living in two parallel realities. In one, there's his normal life: work, errands, small talk, meetings, social media. In the other, there's your inner world, where you have no solid ground, where every morning starts with a weight in your chest and the question, what's going to happen today? What is he going to come up with this time? On the outside, everything can look relatively okay. There's a home, routines, shared topics. But inside, you're constantly tense, like you're standing on the edge, and the ground under your feet is just slightly shifting. He tells you he's disappointed in you. He explains it like he's listing defects in a product. The soup is not like my mom's. The cleaning is not good enough. You don't make enough. Your body has gotten worse. Wrinkles showed up. Your cellulite is visible. Everything turns into a list of complaints where you stop being a person and turn into a set of functions. How you cook, how you look, how much you bring in, how well you service his comfort. It's easier for him to see you not as a living woman, but as a multi-function service: kitchen, sex, support, benefits. At some point, he stops seeing any value in you at all. His interest dies. That's when the scariest part begins. Even though you've supposedly disappointed him, he doesn't leave. He doesn't pack his things. He doesn't end the relationship honestly. He doesn't say, "I'm leaving because we're not a match." Instead, he stays and shifts into slow destruction mode. From that moment on, his presence isn't about being together. It's about sending one message over and over. You are nothing. You're defective. You're not good enough for me. He can say to your face that you're stupid, crazy, useless, a complete idiot. Repeat that he picked you up from the trash, that without him you're a zero, that the kids are supposedly your manipulation to trap him. Every time, the words get harder, rougher, more painful. And the more it hurts you, the more you see that strange satisfaction in his eyes, as if everything is going according to plan. You expect that this level of hatred and contempt will naturally lead to a breakup, but instead of leaving, he stays. It's not important to him to walk away. It's important to keep turning the handle on that inner meat grinder. Meanwhile, you start changing too. At first, you try to explain yourself, to justify, to prove, to fix things. You try harder at home, clean more carefully, cook better, make an effort to look nicer, earn more money, adapt to his tastes, his habits, his moods. But instead of gratitude, you get new complaints. Today, it's the soup. Tomorrow, it's your body. Next, it's your tone of voice. Then it's how you laugh, how you dress, how you talk to his friends. There is no end to this list. Where a normal person would think, I hurt her, I need to stop, he thinks, interesting. Will she survive this too? Little by little, you realize you've almost stopped living your own life. You can't even remember the last time you honestly asked yourself, what about me? What do I want? Your days are built around one rule. Just don't let him explode. Don't get devalued. Don't trigger a scene. You start checking his mood by the sound of his footsteps, the look on his face, the first seconds of his voice. Inside, you're constantly running an internal scanner. Is it safe? Is it dangerous? What is he going to latch onto now? It's no longer you choosing how to live the day. You're just reacting to his emotional outbursts. Against this backdrop, your body begins to give out. Your sleep breaks. It's hard to fall asleep, hard to wake up. You snap awake at night from anxiety, nightmares, or a feeling that something terrible is about to happen. Your heart races, your hands may shake, your stomach tightens in spasms, your head hurts so much you just want to lie down and shut off. Even when you're exhausted, you can't rest. Your brain is in emergency mode, constantly replaying his phrases, his threats, his jokes, his accusations. This isn't just tiredness, it's survival mode. When your psyche is trapped in this kind of vice for a long time, it starts searching for an exit. On the edges of your thoughts, ideas you never imagined yourself thinking begin to flicker. If only all of this just didn't exist. If I could just disappear. It's scary to even admit these thoughts to yourself. But they don't mean you're weak or crazy. It's your brain desperately trying to find a way to stop the pain when nothing else is working. To your nervous system, this is a red alarm. The system is breaking. On top of that, a lot of women in this position start to physically fall apart. Hormonal crashes, chronic fatigue, psychosomatic symptoms that doctors can't explain. Labs are fine, but you have no energy. Your body literally starts shutting down non-essential functions just to survive constant stress. Your mind and body are working together, trying to pull you out of a situation that's slowly killing you. Inside his head, though, a very different mechanism is running. For him, your tears, your attempts to explain, your coming back after fights, your forgiveness, they're not a sign that he went too far. For him, they're proof that he matters. This is a special language to him. The more you endure and stay, the louder the message sounds. You're the center of my universe. I will stay with you even if it hurts me, even if I'm falling apart. I still won't leave. In his world, that is what love means. He needs to see you broken, but still clinging to him to confirm, I'm important, I'm the main one, I'm all-powerful. One round of suffering isn't enough for him. He needs repetition. Each new scene is like another hit. Today, it's insults. Tomorrow, it's silent treatment. Then texting other women right in front of you. Then calls in front of you. Then just a coworker for tea. And then open cheating. Every time he takes a step further and watches. Will you swallow this? If you do, the bar moves. Between episodes, there might be a short, sweet period. He can calm down for a bit, get softer, a little more caring, a little more gentle. That's not real closeness. It's like a pause between blows, so you have time to catch your breath and start believing again that things can still be fixed. At the same time, your inner compass starts to twist. What once was absolutely unacceptable slowly turns into, well, okay, it happens. In situations where you once would have walked out, now you start searching for excuses. He had a rough childhood. He's stressed at work. He just snapped. I'm not perfect either. Maybe I'm overreacting. Step by step, you stop trusting yourself and your own sense of reality. When he keeps telling you you're making a big deal out of nothing, at some point, it really does become hard to tell what's small and what's huge. That's the funhouse mirror world he pulls you into, where white becomes black and black becomes white. The longer you stay, the more solid his version of reality becomes. For him, this is not a story about love or responsibility. It's a story about power and confirmation of his own importance. You become his litmus test. If you keep putting up with it, that means he's doing everything right, that he really is important enough for you to endure even this. Meanwhile, inside you, pieces of self-respect, self-acceptance, and the belief that you deserve any other kind of life are quietly dying off. And here's the most painful paradox. The more you endure, the deeper you bend, the more you sacrifice yourself and adjust to him, the less he values you. Where another person would see your strength, loyalty, and endurance, he sees only convenience. To him, it's not, she's strong. To him, it's, she can be broken further. There's no backbone. She isn't going anywhere. There is no respect in his logic, only use. At some point, you land in a place where the question is no longer, does he love me? Or, can I still fix this? The real question becomes, how much longer can you live in this system without losing yourself completely? And here, it's crucial to be honest. The issue is not that you're too sensitive, too demanding, or not good enough. The issue is that you're living with a man who uses your pain as a tool and your love as fuel for his ego. That's the point where the most important inner question is born. Not, why is he doing this to me? But, why am I still here? And what do I need to get out? This is not about blaming yourself. This is about getting your power back. The moment the focus shifts from him to you, a tiny but real chance appears. The chance to feel alive again, not like an accessory whose only job is to keep someone else's broken psyche from falling apart. And this is exactly where it becomes crucial not to stay trapped in this hell alone and silent. Right now, it's very easy to believe that everyone lives like this, that it's my own fault, that no one will understand. But the moment you start putting what's happening to you into words, you begin to reclaim your reality. What hurts is real. What destroys you is not normal. If you recognize yourself in this, if you've had a relationship like this, or you're in one right now, share as much as feels safe for you in the comments. You don't have to name names or go into details. You can just say what hurt the most, where you are right now, what helped you survive, or what keeps pulling you under. Your story might become the exact signal another woman needs to finally realize. This is happening to me too. I'm not crazy. This is abuse. If this topic resonates with you, if these breakdowns help you call things by their real names, subscribe to the channel. Here we're putting the puzzle together piece by piece, talking about narcissism, psychopathy, manipulation, the long-term impact of abuse, and most importantly, the ways out and the process of healing. The more knowledge and support you have, the harder it will be for any narcissist to convince you that you're worth nothing and that you'll never survive without him. Stay connected. Share in the comments what spoke to you, ask questions, and suggest the topics that hurt the most right now. You don't have to live through this alone, and you absolutely deserve a different life. One where your love is not used as fuel for someone else's ego,